I was there when Games Workshop slew the fan base. It would have been better to burn in the wake of the spiritual liege than to see the corporate carcass of Games Workshop. If it is aware of us at all, it knows us only as profit. So I don't know what can be said that already hasn't been said. You know, Games Workshop has updated their copyright policies, and I suppose I am just another Warhammer 40,000 fan voicing their opinions to the 5 people that will watch this. So let me first start out by saying I've been into Warhammer 40,000 for like 12, maybe 13 years, and for reference, I'm 26. So for like a good part of my life, I've been into the universe. Dawn of War were great, great, fantastic games. So I don't know if you can see it, but there I have models. See, I do collect. Uh, Matter of fact, here I made a little customized Lehman Ross battle tank. It's a traitor guard Lehman Ross because I play Chaos Space Marines and I play Orcs. In my opinion, the two best factions. Yeah, I'm a heretic. So what? But yeah, because the way I play my Chaos Space Marines, I play them as like a renegade guard, like a bunch of renegade guardsmen that have a starting support. But it's really just a bunch of renegades and heretics, just a bunch of traitors, just a bunch of humans fighting the Imperial. It's whatever. But and anyway, and look, and then here's basically almost all of my the camera angle for this is awful, but there's a whole little box full of boys. All right, so I'm not like an outside. Okay, like I'm not super into like all the lore, right? Like there's some things like that I know, some things that I don't know, some things that I think are what happened, but not. You know what I mean? It's like because like I don't read any of the books, or I haven't read any of the novels, but I am a fan of the universe. I love the universe, but this isn't about you know me and it's about what Games Workshop has been doing to all of us. There was the Great Purge. I'm sure no one else, you know, like I said, I don't know what I can say that hasn't already been said, other than personally, I'm not going to give Games Workshop another dime or dollar from my wallet until they've shown that they actually care about their fans. Us, the people who are responsible for them even existing in the first place, right? If it wasn't for us, the supporters and people who actually play the tabletop. Now, I don't play at like a tournament level, obviously, because my entire force is just gray plastic, and that's okay because whenever I play Warhammer 40k, I usually play against myself or like my younger brother, and that's okay. And it's all we need it to be because at the end of the day, like it's more than just profit margins. Like it's a hobby. Warhammer 40,000 ultimately is what we make of it. It's kind of like life, you know. Like life is meaningless unless you live it and give it purpose and give it meaning. Well, uh, so I mean, maybe one more Warhammer 40k thing I'll get is Battle Sector when it comes out because that looks like a good game, interesting, I should say. Maybe not good. I mean, it looks decent. And especially since during the last Skulls Fest they announced that You can play as the Adepta Sororitas, so that's cool, you know, for people who enjoy the sisters. But I'm in it for the Tyranids. I love the Tyranids. They're cool. Okay, like I think they're cool. How many other people have seen the Outer Circles video? Um, but I sure as hell do have a whole lot of this just sitting around. Here's a whole bag full. Yeah, look, here's some more plastic that'll probably never get used. So I kind of do have like half a mind to like go get some packing materials and just send Games Workshop back some other plastic. You know what I mean? But I want to end it with something that I wrote myself. Uh, uh, a little bit of fan fiction, if you will. Where is it? Oh, we gotta scroll down a little bit more. Is it further down here? Yes. The chain bayonet whined as it cut through the orc's skull, sending bone fragments flying as two marines at his side swung their chainswords into the large orcs his group had become engaged with. Jerking the bayonet free, he leveled the barrel and fired into an orc boy, chopper poised high above its head. Dodging swiftly out of the way, the orc hit the dirt, kicking up a large cloud of dirt. The champion plunged the cutting teeth into the orc's side, cutting it in half in a matter of seconds. It took little effort, made easy by the cutting power of the chain bayonet's sharp, bloodthirsty teeth. Gonna corrupt you good, you spiky git! It was too late. A knob had plunged a spinning saw blade into his left elbow joint. He felt a sharp pain as blood spewed like sparks from a sharpening stake. He dropped the bolter at as his left forearm was severed. He then noticed both of the orc's arms had been augmented with circular cutting saws. A fellow marine yelled and attempted to cut the large orc down, but was intercepted in mid-leap by two spinning blades. Sparks of blood erupted from the marine's chest plate. The injured champion took this moment to grab at his holstered plasma pistol. Before it could charge all the way to properly melt the orc's head, the pistol was kicked from his grip. The last image that registered in the champion's brain was two gore-soaked saw blades arcing toward his face.